Hello students, welcome to All Force e-learning. So last 3 classes we are doing applications of parallelogram law vectors. So today also we will continue applications of parallelogram law vectors. You can understand how it is important for the competitive examination because these many days we are doing same topic. Applications of parallelogram law vectors. One more example I will take here, continuation of yesterday class. Now, this is P bar, this also P bar, two equal vectors, angle theta, I do not know the angle, that we should find it. Resultant of P and P also P. Two vectors equal, those are P and P. Resultant of P and P also P. Now they are asking to calculate theta. What is theta? What is the formula for resultant? Magnitude of the resultant under root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Magnitude of the resultant. A p b p. Now substitute p square plus a value p, b value p. So p square cos theta. Now the resultant also p given. Now squaring on both sides, p square root gone, p square plus p square 2p square plus 2p square cos theta. Now see, p square can I take common? If you take p square common, 2 plus 2 cos theta, p square common. Now this p square cancelled out. Now 1 is equal to 2 common, 1 plus cos theta left over here, 2 which is right side I am taking to left side, now it will become 1 by 2. Now here 1 by 2 is equal to, here 1 plus cos theta. Now, so 1 can you bring this side? 1 by 2 minus 1 is equal to cos theta. It's a minus half, LCM 2. It's a 1, it's a 2. So minus 1 by 2 cos theta. Now minus half, you should remember cos theta value minus 1 by 2, theta is 120. How? Cos 120 degrees is equal to cos of 180 minus 60. 180 minus second quadrant cos negative. For 180, 360 you will get cos as cos and theta value 60 minus 1 by 2. So now here minus 1 by 2 I will replace with cos 120 is equal to cos theta. Now what is the theta value? 120 degrees. What is our answer? Theta is equal to 120 degrees. What is our question? Two equal vectors, resultant again the same thing as the individual vector. Now the angle between two vectors we should find. What is that? Theta equal to 120. What I did? Simple. Resultant of two vectors formula I know that. Root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. A value p, b value p. Substituted. And after substitution, squaring on both sides. Now here p square common in this equation. After taking p square common, 2 is left over here. Here 2 cos theta is there. Now p square cancel. Here 1 is there. Here also again 2 common. 1 plus cos theta. Now 2 I took it this side 1 by 2. So 1 plus cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. 1 I took it this side. Half minus 1, it's a minus half. Cos theta is equal to minus half. What is a minus half value? Cos 120. Now cos 120 is equal to cos theta. Angles equal. Theta is equal to 120. So now here simple example, it is not that much difficult. So one more example. I will go for one more example. P bar, Q bar, angle theta. Two vectors P bar and Q bar, two sides of parallelogram. theta is angle between the vectors. Now resultant is equal to Q. Magnitude of the resultant given in the question is Q. Now what I am going to change, P as it is, P same thing, but Q I am making double, 2Q. This same question I am changing, P same thing, conversion, Q is double, then resultant vector with P vector, what is the angle? This alpha they are asking. Once again, two vectors PQ, the resultant of P and Q is Q. Now they change this one as P as it is, Q is double. Now the resultant of P and 2Q is making some angle with P. What is this alpha they are asking? We should calculate alpha value. How to calculate this alpha value? See, in this, tan alpha is equal to, we know the formula, B sin theta by A plus B cos theta. See, this is the A, this is the B, B 2Q. Sin theta, here we maintain same angle, here also theta, here also theta. We didn't change the angle between two vectors. Initial angle between two vectors theta, final also given angle between these two vectors as same. Now sin theta as it is by A value P plus B value 2Q cos theta as it is. Now how can I get alpha? Here I don't know theta value, so I will use first one. This I will use it. Let this I will treat as first equation. Now use this condition. PQ resultant is Q. Now resultant magnitude is this one, root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. A value P, B value Q. Now resultant already Q, under root P square plus Q square plus PQ. Theta is angle between P bar and Q bar. Can you make a squaring on both sides? Left side, right side, it will become squared. Now root gone, P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Now Q square cancel out. Now here, can I take P square this side? Minus P square, 2PQ cos theta. P cancelled out. Now remaining 2Q cos theta value, here minus P, 2Q I will take left side. Now what is the value of cos theta value? Minus P by 2Q. So can I use here cos theta value? Shall I substitute cos theta value and sin theta value, because I know cos theta value? Now tan alpha is equal to numerator as it is 2Q sin theta by P plus 2Q, what is the cos? Minus P by 2Q. See here 2Q cancel, P minus P 0, denominator 0, something by 0 infinity, anything by 0 infinity. Now tan alpha infinity, you know the values, tan 90 degrees is infinity, you know that? Yes, all infinity I will replace with tan 90 degrees. Now left side tan, right side tan. Now what is the alpha? Alpha value 90. What is the answer? Alpha value 90 degrees. So once again I will try to explain the same question. What they given? P vector, Q vector having some angle of inclination. Now the resultant of these two vectors is Q. Now what they are asking now? P as it is, Q is double. Now the resultant is making something angle with the P. What angle it's making, that what they are asking. Alpha we should try to calculate. For that what I did, we know the formula, tan alpha is equal to b sin theta by a plus b cos theta. That's, we know that. B value 2q, sin theta as it is. A value p, b value 2q substituted. Here theta unknown. I am trying to calculate theta. For that I have used the first condition. Resultant of p and q is under root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, that is a parallelogram law vectors. A is p, b is q. After substitution I got the value of cos theta is equal to minus p by 2q. That value, cos theta value, I have substituted in the equation 1 and final answer is alpha is 90 degrees. I think you got the clarity about this question. Shall we go for one more example? See, if a bar, b bar are unit vectors. What is the meaning of unit vector? Vector magnitude is 1. This value 1, this value 1. Now, a bar, b bar unit vectors. Resultant of a bar and b bar. Resultant of a bar and b bar is also a unit vector. Then find mod a bar minus b bar. This they are asking. This we should calculate. Now according to the question, a bar unit vector, mod a bar is 1 because unit vector magnitude 1. B bar also unit vector, magnitude of b bar also 1. What is the resultant of a bar and b bar? A bar plus b bar. Resultant of a bar and b bar is a bar plus b bar. Now this also acting like a unit vector. So now magnitude of this one also 1. I think you got the clarity. Now we should calculate mod a bar minus b bar. How to calculate mod a bar minus b bar? Now first one I will use this. What is mod of a bar plus b bar? Root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. There is a parallelogram law vector statement. This one, root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta is equal to 1. Now squaring on both sides, root gone, a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta is equal to 1. What is the a value? 1. Mod a bar is a, mod b bar is b. Now a value 1, b value 1, cos theta is equal to 1. Now 1 plus 1, 2. Next 2 into 1 into 1, 2. Cos theta is equal to 1. 2 cos theta is equal to 1 minus 2. Now cos theta is equal to, this is minus 1, 2. You know that cos theta value minus 1 by 2. So theta value 120, that you know that. Yes. Now but they are asking mod of a bar minus b bar. How to calculate mod of a bar minus b bar? We required mod of a bar minus b bar. So what is mod of a bar minus b bar? This is also parallelogram law vectors. Root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. A value 1, b value 1, minus 1 into cos theta value minus 1 by 2. Now 2 cancel, minus into minus plus. Now root of 1 plus minus of minus plus, everything is 1. Now what is the answer? Root 3. A bar is a unit vector, b bar is a unit vector. Now mod a bar is 1, mod b bar is 1. Resultant of a bar and b bar also unit vector, that is nothing but of mod of a bar plus b bar is 1. Now they are asking to calculate mod of a bar minus b bar. To calculate mod of a bar minus b bar, we know the formula, root of a square plus b square minus 2ab cos theta. I don't know cos theta value. How I calculated cos theta value? By using this statement. Resultant of a bar and b bar is unit vector. I used it. So here is substitution. Squaring on both sides, square root gone, a value 1, b value 1, a value 1, b value 1. So 1 square plus 1 square 2, 2, 2 into 1 into 1 2, cos theta asterisk 2, I took it that side, 1 minus 2 is minus 1, cos theta value minus 1 by 2. This cos theta value minus 1 by 2 I have substituted here. Final answer, magnitude of a bar minus b bar is root 3. Now, shall we go for one more example? See here, resultant of two forces is 12 newtons and sum of two forces is 18 newtons. Now, one more point they mentioned, resultant is normal to small force. Now they are asking to calculate what are those two forces. Find two forces. Once again I will try to explain the question. Resultant of two forces is 12 newtons and sum of two forces given as 18 newtons. And one more point they mentioned in the question, resultant is normal to small force. I do not know what the two forces are. So that is the question, find the forces. Now how to do it? See here, I do not know two forces. Let F1 comma F2, these two are forces. I do not know who is smaller one, who is bigger one. Now F1 plus F2 given as 18, directly sum of two forces, given F1 plus F2 given as 18 newtons. So Newton, equation 1, this is given in the question. Sum of two forces given as 18. Now what is the resultant of these two forces? 12, and the resultant is perpendicular, normal meaning perpendicular, perpendicular to small force. See, you remember this point, a bar, b bar, two vectors, resultant always between the two vectors. Now this resultant is 90, resultant 90, 100%, two vectors are two sides, this is the resultant. Previously we are getting less than 90 degrees. Now the angle between two vectors more than 90, because two vectors, two sides, resultant always between. To get this, two vectors should be more than 90 degrees, then only resultant of a bar and b bar is normal to a bar. Now I will read out the diagram. F1, this is F2. Now the resultant is R. That resultant value they given as 12. R value given as 12. 12 newtons. Now what I will do here now? Let F1 is small, because in the question resultant is perpendicular to smaller one. So let F1 is a smaller one. Now I will do one thing. F2, can I take parallel vector? Same thing. Same thing, parallel shifting. F2 parallelly shifted to here. Now see this, here I will do one thing. Can I F1 reverse? This is F1, what about reverse? Minus F1. Sir, why you are doing this? This is F1, opposite is minus F1. See now, F1 minus F1 12, both are perpendicular. Minus F1 12 newtons, both are perpendicular. Now see this, these two resultant is F2 now here, these two perpendicular. Now minus F1 like this, two tails. Angle between these two 90. Now what is the resultant? F2. So directly I will use magnitude. So F1 square minus F1 whole square, F1 square plus 12 square is equal to F2 square. Two are perpendicular. What is the resultant? Root of a square plus b square. Already we derived. Two vectors perpendicular. What is the resultant? Root of a square plus b square. Now these two perpendicular. See here. This head connected to tail of R. We are adding these two. The resultant of these two is minus F1 plus R bar. Once again, the resultant of these two is minus F1 bar plus R bar. The magnitude of the resultant is root of F1 square plus 12 square. Now, these two resultant is in this diagram F2. F2. Simple substitution. Now, F1 square plus 144. Now, what is F2? Can I write F2 as F1 minus 18 minus F1? F2 can I write as 18 minus F1? 18 minus F1 whole square. Now F1 square plus 144 a minus b whole square, 18 whole square 324 plus F1 square 2ab minus 36 F1. Now F1 square cancelled. Now 36 F1 can I take this side? 324 minus 144. Now what is the answer now here? 4 minus 4 0. 12 minus 4 8. 2 minus 1 1. 36 F1 36 5s. What is the F1 value? 5 newtons. F1 value 5. Can you take 5 this side? F2 value 13. Now what are the two values? F1 is smaller one 5 newtons. F2 is 13 newtons. Now what is the sum of these two? 18 according to the given question. Now only one logic, this you should remember. How? This point carefully we should understand. Once again I will explain. This is A bar, this is B bar, head connected to tail. See, A bar head, B bar tail. Now the resultant is this only, no? So resultant is A bar plus B bar. When these two perpendicular, what is the resultant magnitude? Root of a square plus b square. Now R magnitude root of a square plus b square. Now R square equal to a square plus b square. R square is equal to a square plus b square. Here R is F2. This A is F1. R is B. So simple logical. It's not that much difficult. Only thing is you should try to understand the question. What they given in the question. Resultant of two forces they given as 12 newtons. Now sum of two forces they mentioned as 18 newtons. Now the resultant of two forces, it's a perpendicular to smaller force. Now they are asking to calculate what are those two forces. Simple. Let F1, F2 I don't know. These two I took it as F1 comma F2. Given in the question F1 plus F2 is 18. Now by using simple triangle law vectors, I can parallelogram law vectors, I can write this one. F2 I will replace with 18 minus F1. Here a minus b whole square, F1 square left side right side cancel, minus 36 F1 I took it this side, 324 as it is, minus 144 it is a 180, 36 ones 36 5s. Now F1 is equal to 5. It's a 5, it's a 13. I think you understand. Simple. Only you should have limited number of formulas. Those formulas, how I am applying, you have to understand. See one more example. One more example. There are four forces. I am going to take four forces. P bar, 2P bar, 3P bar, 4P bar. These are like a square. Long sides of square. Now find resultant force how many forces are there? 4 forces are there. P bar, 2p bar, 3p bar, 4p bar along the sides of square. Then find the resultant of these forces. Now, I will draw a diagram. See, P 2p double, P double 2p, triple 3p, P 4 times 4p. See here, P, this length double, 2p. Suppose x, 2x. Now this is x, now it will be 3 times, this 3 times. Now 4p, it's a 4p. Now these are the, I don't know, this is the dotted line. It's not there, just for filling square I took it this. Now P, 2p, 3p, 4p. See here, it's a 4p. Up to here how much? 2p. 2p, 2p, total 4p. Now 2p, 2p, equal opposite. Total force acting at one point. This 2p, those 2p cancelled out because this 2p downward, this 2p upward. 2p, 2p cancelled out. Now p, 3p. Now this much p, remaining 2p. In this whole 3p, p, p, equal and opposite, cancel out. Now this 2p is left over, this 2p is left over. These 2p are there. Now I will write here, these 2p, it is a leftover. Can I take parallel shifting to here? 2p I am shifting to here. Then this is 2p now, parallel shifting. This 2p as it is. Now this 2p is lefted and this 2p is left. 2p, 2p cancelled out. This p cancelled out, remaining 2p. Now 2p, 2p, what is the angle between two vectors? 90. Because take this side, parallel shifting, angle between two tails 90. Now two sides of a triangle, what is the resultant? R. 2 are 90 degrees and equal. We derived it. 2 are equal. F. Resultant is root 2f when the angle 90. Already we derived it in the last 2 classes. Now once again, R is equal to under root these two 90 degrees, 2p square, 2p whole square plus 2 into 2p into 2p into cos 90, because angle between these two vectors 90, cos 90 is 0, gone. Now root of 2p whole square 2 times are there, 2 into 2p whole square. 2p whole square I will take it out, 2p, remaining root 2. Now what is the answer? 2 root 2p. Answer, the resultant of 4 forces P, 2p, 3p, 4p is 2 root 2p. Now one more, see here, this is the resultant. This is the 2p, parallel shifting, 2p, this is the resultant. 2 root 2p is the answer. Now can we find the direction of this resultant with x axis? Now this is 180. What about this angle? This angle, this is 2p, this is 2p. Tan theta is equal to 2p by 2p, opposite by adjacent side, opposite 2p, adjacent 2p. Now it is 45 degrees. It's a 180, it's a 45, total 225. With this p bar vector, the resultant is having an angle of 225 degrees. Now the final conclusion for the answer is 4 vectors p, 2p, 3p, 4p, the resultant is 2 root 2p. What is the direction of this resultant with respect to p vector? It is making an angle of 225 degrees because This is 180. Now remaining this part, opposite by adjacent side, let it be, I don't know this angle, 2p by 2p 1. So tan theta 1, it's a 45. Total 180 plus 45, 225 is the answer. See next one more example. See, boat is moving along north with a velocity 25 km per hour. Boat is moving along north with a velocity of 25 km per hour. Now, water, boat moving in a river, water moving with a velocity 10 km per hour along 60 degrees east of south. Now, find velocity of boat. And direction of the boat also. See the question once again. Question you understand, answer that much not difficult. Most of the questions, why unable to solve the questions? Because lack of understanding of the question. Try to understand the question. If you didn't understand, try to read twice, thrice. Once if you understand the question, then easily we can solve the answer. Now, boat is moving along north with a velocity of 25 km per hour. Water moving with a velocity of 10 km per hour along 60 degrees east of south. Find the velocity of the boat. Now, see, east, west, north, south. Already I told you. East, direction of x axis. West, direction of negative x axis. North, direction of positive y axis. South, direction of negative y axis. See here, boat, it's moving along north with a velocity of boat moving with 25 km per hour. In this direction boat is going. Now, this is east, this is south. 60 degrees east of south, this is water. So, now you can feel water going in this direction. See, parallel, this is the direction, it is water, velocity of water. See, velocity of water, this all everything, water velocity. This is 60 degrees with east of south. So, instead of showing these many lines, I am showing one line for water. So, continuously water is flowing in all the possible directions, water flowing. Now, I am showing one line. Try to minimize diagram because our convenience. Now, direction of water, water velocity VW, that is given as 10 km per hour. This is 60. Now, boat having 25, water having 10. Now, suppose when you are going on a cycle, you are cycling. When you are cycling in the direction of air, your speed will increase because your velocity 10 km per hour, air velocity 2 km per hour, then your velocity 12. Suppose you are cycling opposite to airflow, yours 10, air 2, your velocity 8 decreases. Now, here the resultant of these two will act. When boat is moving inside of water, water having some velocity, boat having some velocity. Now, boat is moving with resultant velocity of both. Now, what is the resultant velocity formula? Like this is A bar, this is B bar, A bar, B bar. What is the angle between two? Because see, boat velocity head tail, water velocity head tail, two tail joined Now this is the angle between two vectors 120 degrees. A bar, B bar. A bar is velocity of boat, B bar is velocity of water. Now the resultant of these two is with what velocity boat is going in the water. Now velocity of boat, how much? This velocity of boat in water, this velocity of boat with respect to ground, it is the resultant velocity. Resultant velocity of boat is how much? Can I call R bar? R bar is equal to VB bar plus VW bar. What is the magnitude of resultant velocity of the boat? Under root VB square VW square 2 VB VW cos theta. Two vectors, angle 120. The resultant velocity of boat is R bar, I don't know that. That is VB bar plus VBW according to parallelogram law vectors. What's the magnitude of the resultant? Under root of VB square plus VW square plus 2 VBW VW cos theta. Now shall we substitute the values? Resultant velocity of boat in the water is VB 25 whole square plus VW 10 whole square, everything kilometer per hour, final answer also kilometer per hour. 2 into 25 into 10 into cos of angle between boat velocity and water velocity is 120, cos 120, 25 whole square 625, 10 square 100. See here, it is 25 to 50, 50 into 10, 500, cos 120 minus 1 by 2. Now it is a minus 250, right, minus 250. Now under root 625 minus, it is a minus 250, minus 250 plus 100, it is a minus 150. Now you can subtract here 625 minus 150, 5, 12 minus 5, 7, 5 minus 1, 4. So this value under root 475 kilometer per hour. So this is the velocity of boat velocity with respect to ground. Otherwise I can call resultant velocity of the boat. Once again see the question, it is just parallelogram law vectors. This is A bar, it is a B bar. What is the angle between two vectors? 120. A bar, B bar, two sides of parallelogram, resultant is between, no? Now this is the resultant velocity of the boat. Now here I applied parallelogram law vectors. Resultant velocity of the boat in water is R bar equal to VBW bar plus VW bar. Under root of VB square plus VW square plus 2 VB VW cos theta. Substitute, VB is 25, VW is 10, 2 into VB into VW into cos 120. Cos 120 value minus 1 by 2. After simplification, what is the answer? Root 475 is the answer. Have you understand this point? Now one more point. With respect to boat, what is the angle made by the resultant? This angle I want, alpha. It's like A bar, resultant making alpha. What is the answer? You know that. Tan alpha is equal to B sin theta by A plus B cos theta. Shall we find that also? Just extension of this question, they didn't ask, but we will calculate. Resultant velocity of the boat with respect to A bar, how much? Alpha. Now we know the formula, tan alpha is equal to B sin theta by A plus B cos theta. What is the B value? 10 kilometer per hour. Sin theta, sin 120, because angle between both the vectors are 120. A value 25, B value 10, cos 120 degrees, 10 into sin 120 how much? Sin 120 value, sin of 180 minus 60, second quadrant sin positive, 180 360 sin will be sin, now 60, root 3 by 2. So sin 120 root 3 by 2, 25 plus 10 into cos 120, today we use this is 2 times, minus 1 by 2, 2 ones, 2 fives. 25 minus 5, it's a 20. So this is already 5, 2 fives. 5 root 3 numerator, this is 20. 5 ones, 5 fours. Now what is the answer? So tan alpha is root 3 by 4. Here angle made by the resultant vector with A bar is alpha. How much? It's the root 3 by 4. If boat is going with 25 km per hour, water is giving some velocity. See, water is coming in this direction. Water. Everything water. Water tried to push boat. Now, boat velocity, water velocity. Two are there here. Now, boat is going with resultant velocity. That resultant velocity value root 475, and the angle made by the resultant with this one is tan alpha, that is nothing but of root 3 by 4. And if A, next example, if A square plus B square equal to C square and A bar plus B bar is equal to C bar, find angle between A bar and B bar. Once again see the question. If A square plus B square equal to C square given in the question and mod A bar plus B bar is given as C bar, now try to calculate angle between two vectors. This is the question. Now A bar plus B bar is equal to C bar given in the question. Can I apply mod on both sides? What is mod of A square plus mod of A bar plus B bar? What is the answer? Parallelogram law vectors. A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta, that is equal to mod C bar is C. Vector magnitude is a scalar. Now see, squaring on both sides. After squaring, root gone. A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta is equal to, this side square is C square. Now A square plus B square value given in the question C square plus 2AB cos theta is equal to C square. C square cancel out. 2AB cos theta is equal to 0. Now A is non-zero, B is non-zero. Now who is going to be cos theta value 0? A non-zero, B non-zero. Who is going to be 0? Cos theta value 0. Cos theta is equal to 0 is cos 90 degrees. Now theta value 90 degrees. Now theta is angle between A bar and B bar. I think you got the clarity. Today also we discussed some of the examples of parallelogram law vectors. Simple. Magnitude of the resultant of parallelogram law vectors is root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Angle made by the resultant with horizontal vector is tan alpha is equal to B sin theta by A plus B cos theta. By using these formulas, we gone through different examples. So tomorrow also we will continue some of the examples of parallelogram law vectors. Please try to practice these examples and concept.